Hello, you guys. Welcome to another reading vlog. Today, I'm going to continue my Throne of Glass series that I have here on this channel. I think last time I updated you guys was I read Throne of Glass, and this is probably easily almost a year ago. I think I read Throne of Glass in January, and I have not touched Throne of Glass since. And so I don't know. I think I was having a bit of trouble because I didn't really understand why everyone loved Throne of Glass, the first book, so much, because I couldn't really get into it. So I was unsure what to do, but I decided I'm gonna keep going with the series. I own all of them, so I feel like I really need to read them. And this is like a rite of passage, I feel like, in the reading community. So I'm going to try and do Assassin's Blade next. So the way that this book works is I think you can read this book first, second, third, or fourth. So I think I'm going to read this now because I heard that this is one of the better books in the series, and I feel like I need something to zhuzh up my interest in this again and keep going with the rest of the series. Let me know what you guys think of the series as a whole and also this book. And as we progress, you're going to see what I think of this book. So let's get to reading. Hi guys, I wanted to give you an update. It is significantly later than when I thought I was going to give you an update, but I have just been binging this book. So I'm actually on page 161, but this is the third kind of arc of this book, because first there was the Assassin and the Pirate Lord, then the Assassin and the Healer, and now I'm in the Assassin in the Desert. I am absolutely loving this, and to me this is the epitome of what I thought Throne of Glass would be in terms of excitement and intrigue and action and I don't know, everything about it. So I'm really, really loving it. I would say I'm about 30%, maybe a little bit more through the book, and I'm absolutely loving this. I didn't realize that this is essentially an anthology of like short stories of the assassin and whomever, but still, like I mentioned, I'm on the third right now, and the first was definitely my favorite. It's just, you know, at the heart of everything and at the heart of who I am truly, I am a romance lover. And the first one, like the Assassin and the Pirate Lord story, to me was so well paced because there was action and there was politics and there was a little bit like of a heist or of some sort, you know. But then there was still a little bit of, ooh, what's going on here with that? And to me, that is peak, because the next two, spoiler alert if you haven't read this yet, but the next two don't have that. And I'm not going to say why, because if you read this, you'll know. And I don't know what I thought the plot of this would be, but I don't know. And I am so intrigued to figure out what this deer on this book means, because I am not ready for the damage that I think this book is going to do. Because this is one of the most popular series of all time, I don't know what is going to happen, but I know the fate of someone in this, and I'm already so attached, and so I just know that I'm not going to be emotionally prepared for what is going to happen, and I can't foresee the circumstance of how it's going to get to that point. And so to me, as a girl that loves spoilers, it's not really that much of a spoiler, because it's honestly making me anxious and antsy, because it's like I know some. Oh my god, look, this matches my painting in the back. They're like little, aw. It's like little deer. It's so cute. Okay. Anyways, I forget what I was saying, but I am not prepared. I really enjoyed this. I think that like I mentioned, the first short story was my favorite, but they have very different vibes of each one of these. And so to me, originally when I was reading it, I was a little confused because they would kind of repeat, you know, they'd be like, oh, this happened just now. And I'd be like, yeah, I know this happened. I just read this. Why would you repeat this? But then I'm coming to realize that I think that maybe this is like a collection of short stories or something like that, like an anthology of short stories, because they all have different names. And so then I understood why they were repeating it. All this to say, loving this and super excited to read this. I didn't know anything about Throne of Glass when I started, but I'm really realizing that as the prequel, this is so geniusly written. I mean, maybe this is a little too early to say this because considering I'm only 30% through. So maybe I'll come back and say this, but I'm just going to say this so I don't forget. I think it is absolutely genius how the character of Selena is so different in this book versus Throne of Glass. Like who she is and like her personality is so different, and she's so much more likable in this one. And in that one, I was like, I don't really like her. Like I kind of don't know if I'm rooting for her. But then, oof. I really understand why, or actually that's not true. I don't understand how she got there that way, but I can see how it's going to get there. And I really like this Selena because I'm like, wow, she is tolerable. Sometimes she's annoying, but she's 16. You know? Anyways, this is phenomenal. I'm loving it so far. I don't know when I'm going to give the next update because next thing I know, I'm going to black out and finish it. I'm going to try not to do that and try and maybe see if there's something that I can update in the middle. But regardless, really loving this one. This is my favorite so far. I'm about to start The Assassin in the Underworld, and I just know I'm going to see my mans in this. And I just know that I need to know what happens. So I have just about 100 pages left of The Assassin's Blade, and I'm honestly scared for my life. The story, I love it. It's going in a completely different direction than I thought, and I did get answers pretty soon after my last update about why I just hit myself in the head, about why there's a stag on this cover, so that was kind of nice. But I'm really scared. I have 100 pages left, and I just know the heartbreak that I'm about to experience is about to be excruciating, so much so in a way that I don't really know how I'm going to handle it, and I'm afraid. Like, I'm afraid to continue reading. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, especially because I think this is the last mini-series, if I'm not mistaken. This is what? The Assassin and the Empire. Yeah, so I think this is the last little part of the anthology, really. And I genuinely don't know where the story can go from here, and I just want to convince myself that we'll all be okay. But the fact that this is a prelude, like, so I low-key wish I read this first, because like, I'm literally sick to my stomach, because I know the shit that is about to go down, and this is just a prequel. This is a prelude to everything that's about to happen in that series behind me. And the fact that all of this that's happening here is not going to happen, because you know it's going to happen, and you know where she's going to end up, and you know what's going to, like, I'm so scared. Like, I genuinely don't want to keep reading this right now in the best way possible. Like, I am petrified. Sam Cortland. The things I would do for you. Actually, I feel like the thing that kind of scares me is I feel like they're, like, so cute, and I'm rooting for them, but, like, girl is, what, 17 in this, and I think he's 19. I think they said he's 2 years older. Do we ever talk about the magnitude of the fact that she is just a teenager going through all of these things? She is 17 years old, bro. Sam is 19 years old. Like, how do you go through all of these things? Just crazy. This, like, 40-year-old, like, dictator of a man, Arabin or whatever. When I catch you, I don't know what's gonna happen at the end of this book, but you better hope that Selena kills you, because when I catch you, we're gonna have some problems. Because I know what he's gonna do, and I know he's gonna like ruin my life, and I am scared to keep going, and I don't know what to do, because it's like I want to finish it, but like I don't want to finish it. I really don't want to finish it. Like I really don't want to finish it. Oh my god. I'm obviously gonna finish it, but like I need emotional support. I need someone to hold my hand as I'm reading this, because I just have a feeling it's going to wreck me. I'm genuinely afraid that if I film myself reading, I'm going to start bawling. And I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that. I'm sick to my stomach. But I'm going to keep reading. I don't even know how I'm going to be, because I don't even... This can go awry in so many ways that I just like, I can't even fathom the way that it's going to go, because oh god, I'm messed up. I'm ill right now. Assassin's Blade though, you hit like Throne of Glass didn't hit, and you hit like Crown of Midnight didn't hit, although I did like Crown of Midnight more. I feel like maybe I need to reread those, but then like, do I even really want to go through that? Like, do I really want to go through the rest of this story knowing? Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself, because I technically don't know what's gonna happen, even though I know what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Speedy, there they are, chilling there, knowing they're about to wreck my existence. Okay, I guess I'm gonna keep reading. I have just about 50 pages left of The Assassin's Blade, and like I said, I took a break for like 4 days because I just couldn't do it to myself, and now I'm gonna sit and finish it with you guys, and I figured I would film my reaction because I have a feeling it's gonna be a doozy. I am on page 378, just about 50 pages. I have a little bit more than that. And I think my opinion has changed a little bit. Or rather, I would say I think my opinion has reverted a little bit. I don't really like Selena. I think she's really wishy-washy. I think she's kind of annoying. I'm trying to give her grace for the fact that I know she's 16, so maybe I'm being a bit too harsh there. But I just like can't stand her, and I adore Sam, and I'm not prepared for the last 50 pages of this book. Based on what just happened, I feel like I can already guess how things are going to go down, or by whomst things are going to go down by. And I'm not ready. I'm not prepared, and I don't want to do this right now, but I will. So, yeah, let's read these together. I hate her. She's so annoying. I hate her. She's ruining everything. Her personality is ruining everything. Oh my god. Ow. Literally hate her guts. I'm literally sick to my stomach. I have a horrible feeling about this. Oh my god, what is about to happen? I literally cannot even fathom. no, no, no. No, 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 no. I feel like crying, and this has like never happened to me before, but I'm like, there's no way. There's like literally no way that this has just happened. And I really, I I'm literally like full on sobbing right now. Why am I so sad? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The fact that that happened to him and she just sat there. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. She literally went back to sleep. And he literally would have never done that for her. To her, he would have gone out there. Oh my god, like as soon as he got caught. What was he thinking the whole time? Sorry, like, how do you keep reading? Like, how am I supposed to keep going? You could, the tears on my shirt. How am I supposed to keep reading the rest of this story? He was probably so scared. Oh my god, like, how do you keep going? I can't even want to keep going. I finished. So I have a lot to say. As you probably saw me literally sobbing in the previous clips. This was absolutely fantastic. And after reading Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight to now, that was the perfect way to read this because you got so much insight onto who Selena was and her backstory, and a lot of it is still uncovered, really, but it was done so well. This is how a prequel should be done because there are so many things in the first two books that were completely Easter eggs for this, which was so fantastic. I honestly, at this point, hate Selena. I don't like her. I feel like she's annoying. I feel like she is the reason that Sam is dead, which is true. I don't know, like, why that's making me so emotional. Arabin, when I fucking find, oh my god, he better be met with the most gruesome death of all time. Like, literally better be the most painful thing anyone can ever experience. I cannot wait to see how this man gets taken down. Now that I read this, I feel like I need to reread Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight because I feel like this is like still fresh in my mind, and there are probably so many things from Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight that I like glossed over or missed because I wasn't super into them, to be honest, to be frank. And so I feel like rereading those two will really help me kind of get a full picture of this backstory, because realistically, if you know how the end of Crown of Midnight ends, I feel like the story is just beginning. God, I am legit sick. Like, sick. Sick to my stomach. I just can't get over it. And the fact that this is a combination of 5 stories and like the way that this started, I can't get over it. Like, what do you mean I'm not going to be seeing Sam for the rest of this book? Is there resurrection in this world? Can someone let me know? Because sometimes I think resurrection is fine. I mean, no. Sometimes I think, most of the times I think resurrection is stupid. However, I need resurrection. I need Sam to come back. And it's all fucking Arabin's fault. Like, I cannot believe that he did this. Well, I can't believe that he did this. But you know what? Selena is so fucking stupid. She is so stupid because she literally was like, oh, Sam, literally, oh my god. Like, he literally said it from the beginning. He was like, we can't take it away from him. And she was the one that dragged her feet. If she didn't track her feet, if she didn't make all these decisions, oh my god, I literally can't. I can't. That concludes the reading vlog for, okay, let me like get myself together a little bit here. That is my reading vlog for The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. I'm gonna give this a 5 stars, clearly. This was absolutely fantastic. And now I feel like I can get into the rest of the series, but it's kind of one of those things where I don't even know how to move on or like how to get into the rest of the series because I just don't care about anything else ever again right now. I don't, and that is how I feel, and this is a hard pill for me to swallow right now. I think that this, how I feel about this book is kind of how I feel about Tomorrow, like one of my favorite books ever, but it's so painful that I don't think I could ever touch that book or ever reread it because it was like so gut-wrenching. That's how I feel about this. So anyways, if you were like me and you weren't super bought into the world of Throne of Glass with the first 2 books, rest assured this one will do it for you. And I don't even know if I would recommend this because this is like fucking gut-wrenching, but anyways, loved it, highly recommend, and I will see you guys in my next reading vlog, hopefully not one where I am sobbing profusely.